All right. So my name is Bill Hammett. Contact information is right there. Tamara Pintado is also available to help throughout the year. I'm really good to help at this time with helping you understand the different plan options, which one's best for you, or if you have a real big problem with claims or with something going on. Tamara is really great for administrative stuff. How do I find a doctor? How do I get a new ID card? That kind of stuff. So feel free to reach out to us any day of the year. We're here to help all year long, not just during open enrollment. So our agenda, what is open enrollment, medical plans, dental plans, timelines, how do I enroll? We're going to cover all those things real quick. Um, so the big thing I want you guys to know, especially for those of you that have been with the company for a while, have been through these open enrollment presentations, have been through the ease enrollment portal, uh, here's what you need to know. Let's start with the end in mind here. What you need to know is we're not making any changes to the medical plans, to the dental, to the vision. There's been very little changes in terms of rates. So we're just keeping everything status quo. So for those of you that are on the plans right now and wish to keep your same plans, this is going to be super easy. But please understand, we're asking every single one of you to log into the ease enrollment portal and kind of go through the system. Part of the reason of that is because there are Obamacare required documents that you'll have to open and look at. So it's a compliance thing. So everybody's required to log in and go through the system. We've got kind of a tight turnaround. We're asking everybody to be done by Friday. If any of you have any extenuating circumstances that you need more time, just let me know, let Sarah know. If any of you have a lot of questions that you need answered before you can make a decision, reach out to me, ask them on this call, or we can set up a time one-on-one if this public forum is not the appropriate environment. Um, as a reminder, this is when everybody can enroll or disenroll. If you've been enrolled as a family and now you just want to enroll as yourself, you can do that. If you want to add your spouse or domestic partner to the dental or vision plan, you can do that. If you want to remove a kid from dental or vision, this is your time to make any of those changes. HMO to PPO, gold to silver, whatever you might want to do. Any changes that you do make would go into effect on March 1st. So anything that you do today, if you logged in today and added your spouse to dental, that wouldn't take place until March 1st. Same thing as if you took your spouse off of the dental plan, that wouldn't happen until March 1st. So if you want to do something like that, you got another few weeks to get those services. Again, our deadline is this Friday, February 12th. I'm available one-on-one or in this forum for questions to help you get to that deadline, which is pretty quick. And we'll complete all of our applications on the EASE benefit enrollment portal. So we have our 5 plans available. The HMO plans from United Healthcare are only available in California. So if you are a California resident, you have access to 5 plans. For those of you outside of the state, you have access to the 3 PPO plans, which are listed there. The Find a Physician link also can help you find a doctor. Our employer contribution has stayed the same. The company's paying 50% of employee and dependent for the Advantage Silver HMO. For people outside of the state of California, that is applied to the Silver PPO plan. And then dental, everybody gets what amounts to 50% of employee cost for the Gold HMO plan, or Silver HMO plan, pardon me. Vision is voluntary, which means you would pay for it out of your pocket. Dental and vision rates did not change this year. So that's an easy one. Might be a little hard to see this one. This is just kind of pointing out in EASE, each of our 5 plans, you'll be able to click on a link and open up a benefit comparison between last year and this year. So for those of you that are on the plan currently, the comparison we're showing here is the Silver 1500 PPO plan. You'll be able to open up a last year versus this year comparison. Okay, just to be clear, on the far right here where it says 3120, these are the old benefits that are not going to be in place anymore as of March 1st. This is just a comparison for those that are already enrolled to understand how their plan has changed. Okay, so you'll find this on every single in the EASE portal. You'll be able to click on a link that shows you this. Here we've got our 2 HMO plans. These are both as of March 1st. So if you're on the HMO plan or you're looking into an HMO, I know there's a lot of new hires on the call. They're trying to figure out HMO versus PPO. you're going to find in general, we've got 2 levels of HMO and 2 levels of PPO. We've got the gold and the silver. Gold is going to be more expensive, but gold is going to provide better benefits. On the PPO side, we've got the platinum, gold, and silver. We don't have a lot of enrollment in the platinum PPO plan. Most everybody's in the gold and the silver. So when you're looking at gold versus silver plans, 2 things I want to point out. First, the deductible with a gold plan is going to be much lower at $500, whereas the silver plan is $2,250. So where this comes into play is down here at the hospital services, outpatient services, silver, even emergency room. What this means, if I'm on this silver HMO plan, is if I go to the hospital, I'm going to pay 100% of the cost for the first $2,250. Then I pay 40% of the cost. United Healthcare pays 60% of the cost until my $2,250 plus 40% equals a total of $8,550. At which point, at $8,550 as an individual, you do not pay any more for the rest of the calendar year for all covered services from in-network providers. So this is your maximum out of pocket. So if you have $1 million claim, the most you'd pay is $8,550. If you've got a prescription drug that's $1,000 a pill, the most you're going to pay is $8,550 on the year. Okay, and all of these benefits are rolling towards that $8,550. All right. The gold plan, if it's that maximum out-of-pocket benefit that's important to you, I would contend the silver is just as good as the gold almost. It's only $1,000 difference in maximum risk. So if you're someone that says, I'm having a baby, I'm having a knee surgery, we have a lot of expenses, every year I meet it, you might want to think about the silver plans because the out-of-pocket maximum, your top end, isn't all that different than the gold level plans, but the premium will be. So keep that in mind. Gold plans are going to have much lower deductibles. Last thing I'll point out here is wherever you see DED waived, that's a good thing. That means that if I'm on this silver plan with this $2,250 deductible and I need to get a diagnostic lab, so blood work or x-ray or imaging or physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy, I'm only paying this copay deductible waived, meaning that $2,250 deductible does not come into play. All right. Another reason why I really do like the silver HMO plan, because the premium is a good price. And for most of us, it's a matter of doctor visits, some blood work. Maybe I get strep throat and I need a prescription drug. All of these things, going to the doctor, getting prescription drugs, having blood work, x-rays, MRIs, CAT scans, physical therapy, urgent care, all of those benefits have a copay with a deductible waived. Okay, so the silver HMO plan is a good value. We'll go to the PPO plans, and you're going to see a lot of the same things. You're going to see the gold plan with the lower deductible, the silver plan with the higher deductible. The gold plan and the silver plan are only $700 apart on their out-of-pocket maximum. Now, real quick, because we didn't talk about this on the first page, you see there's 2 numbers. There's 500 and 1,000 and 7,800 and 15,600. This means if you enroll plus another person or persons, you have a family deductible of $1,000 and a family out-of-pocket maximum of 15,600. However, this word embedded right here means that no one person in the family unit is responsible for any more than their individual deductible. Okay. Now, I'll say it again. Even if you have a $1,000 family deductible and a $15,600 family out-of-pocket maximum, if just I have that $1 million claim, I have met my deductible in full at $500 and met my out-of-pocket maximum in full at $7,800, and the rest of my family has the other $500 and the other $7,800. Okay. So no one person is ever going to be on the hook for all of that. Okay. If there's any questions on that, if you want me to run that back again, I can do that at the end of the presentation. But
is that the same on the HMO?
Same on the HMO. Same on the HMO. Thanks. Yeah. So that's something that I'd like to point out, because you look at that and you're like, it's me and my wife and my 2 kids. Oh my God, 16 grand, and I don't know, pay all these thousands for the premium. Well, it's just $7,500 on the Advantage Gold HMO. It's $8,500 on the Silver PPO as the individual maximum. Any questions on any of the medical plans? I don't think I didn't put the platinum plan on here. Again, there's not many people on it. Platinum is a really good buy for someone that if you know that you're going to have major out-of-pocket expenses, the platinum plan has about half the out-of-pocket max. So you're looking at more like $4,000 out-of-pocket max versus $8,000. So you can run the numbers on that. If you know you're going to blow through that out-of-pocket max, whatever that number is, you're having a baby, again, knee surgery, lots of different claims. The platinum plan might be a decent buy. Although it's more expensive, the money you pay in premium is pre-tax. All of the deductibles and out-of-pockets and all that kind of stuff is post-tax. So if any of you are in that situation and you want to kind of talk that through with me, just let me know and we can go deeper into that. Any questions on anything medical? Okay. Dental and vision, this one's pretty easy. Nothing's really changing here. We've got HMO dental, we got PPO dental. Okay. Again, if you're in California, you have access to all four of these plans. If you're out of state, you just have the PPO plans. All right. HMO, these two plans right here, the silver and the gold, they're going to give you the same network of dentists. Although the silver plan is going to have a couple of dollar higher copays across the board. The gold plan is going to be a little cheaper on copays, but not a whole lot. The premiums are so very similar. It's really a toss-up. The HMO plans are really great for someone who says, I just need a couple of free cleanings a year. That's all I really need. I don't have a lot of work I need to do. Or someone who says, I do have a lot of work to do, and I'm not as picky on where I go. HMO dental plans will cost you less in premium and give you less choice, okay? Less providers. So that's kind of why HMO dental plans are so cheap, is because it's a pretty narrow window of providers you can go to. For those of you that might be new in town or don't have any real dental relationship, HMO plan could be a really great buy. And for those of you that don't feel like you need dental, the dental plans are so cheap, I think it's a good buy, even if you just go get 2 free cleanings a year and then get any other services you need at your, brother-in-law's dental facility or whatever it may be. Also, orthodontia is only covered on the dental HMO plans. Also note there is no calendar year maximum with HMO dental plans. With PPO dental plans, that's one of the biggest differences. There is a maximum annual benefit. This means that once Delta has paid out in claims $1,500 of the gold plan or $2,000 of the platinum plan, they do not pay anything else. You'll recall with medical, we said, once you hit this level, once you hit this $8,500, you pay nothing else, they pay everything. With dental, it's the exact inverse. It's once you hit $2,000 in that platinum plan, you pay for everything else. They don't pay anything else, okay? This is the number one drawback of a PPO dental plan, is that the benefits max out at some point. The benefit of a PPO dental plan is choice. PPO dental plans ask you to pay more in premium. They give you a lot more in choice. So more than double the number of providers with PPO plans. Also, if you've got a long-term relationship with a really, really great dentist, chances are they're only in the PPO network. So if you want to keep that going, you might need to take the PPO plan. Last difference is the Platinum PPO plan uses the Premier network. The Delta Premier network is one of the largest PPO networks you'll find in the country. So it's a bigger network than the Gold, which is their standard PPO, which is very competitive against all the other networks in California. Any questions on dental? Vision is super easy. We have 2 choices, but really I say there's only one. If you've heard this presentation before, you already know where I'm going. The Platinum and the Gold plan are not much different in price. The Platinum plan will cost you $24 a year, about more than the Gold plan. But with the Gold plan, this last number, this last 24 here versus this 12 here, this is what this means. This 24 means that every 2 years is when you get your $180 allowance for frames or your $150 allowance for contacts. You get that every 2 years with the Gold plan, but with the Platinum plan, you get it once every 12 months. Okay, so the same $10 copay to get an eye exam, The same $25 copay for lenses. Okay, same network of providers that you can see. The difference between the platinum and the gold is how often you get the $180 frames allowance. And with platinum, you get it once every year versus once every 2 years. So to me, that means you're paying $24 for $180 in benefit. That's the additional price between gold and platinum. I think that math is great. I think it's a great value. I think there's nothing wrong with the gold plan, but the platinum plan is a better value overall. Any questions on vision? All right, so I'm going to do a quick run through of ease. For those of you that have been with us for a while, you're super familiar with this portal. For those of you that are new, this is the enrollment benefit portal. This is something that you'll access in enrollment. It's something that's available to you to access throughout the year to understand your plans. And it's the portal in which I'm going to communicate with you for the next 8 months, once a month, with a kind of a healthcare literacy program. On these emails you're going to get from me, it is just for your information. There's no action you need to take. It'll be things like how to find a doctor, how to download the smartphone app, those kind of things. If you're interested in the information, take a look at it. If you're not, delete it. No problem. So with ease, the URL is regents.ease.com. You are all going to get, after we hang up from this call, I'm sending out an email to everybody that'll look just like this. It says, welcome to ease, welcome your name, blah, 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 blah. It'll tell you that everybody has to do this by a certain date. And I see it says February 10th in there. I will fix that. And you'll hit that login button. For those of you who have never been on the system, you will come to this page where it's saying, okay, great, welcome. And enter your password, confirm your password, and now you can sign up. Now you can get into the system. Once you do, you'll see the open enrollment button at the top right. Just says big blue button that says start enrollment. You'll hit that. You'll be taken to a screen that shows you the little coffee cup and the start button. It just kind of gives you a primer on what to expect. Hit that start button. Enter all your personal information, super easy. Lots of asterisks. Notice all the asterisks there. Lots of required information, so complete that. Enter any dependents that you have as well, so that you are able to toggle between enrolling and declining them so you can understand the prices. So if you've got kids or a spouse and they're on something else, but you want to see what the price is, I would encourage you to enter their information once you get to the dependents section so that you have the ability to see what it would cost. Step 5, now this is the critical spot where we see a lot of mistakes made. You see up here at the top, there's the green check mark or the red X. When you get to this page, it's right here and they'll both be gray, especially for those of you who are doing this for the first time. For those of you that have already been enrolled, it will be pre-selected. All of your elections are pre-selected and you can just click, 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 click all the way through. For those of you that are enrolling for the first time, please understand that when you get to this medical plan page, you got to come down here next to your name and either check enroll or decline. And once you do, the plans below will have a big green box around it, or they'll have these select buttons, and you're able to click select for the plan of your choice. And for those of you that are already enrolled, you're going to see this green box around it already. Boom, selected. You just keep moving through the process. You do the same thing with dental and vision. Once you get to this page here, you'll see a summary of your benefits. Please make sure you look at all that and understand if it's correct, if it's how you wanted to enroll. If you notice that you enrolled for your family on dental when you just meant to do it for you and your spouse, you can click right back to that benefit page and make those changes. Once you do all that, it's going to send you to a page that asks you to sign forms. You'll hit the sign forms button and it turns into basically DocuSign. So you'll have a typed signature, then you'll use your mouse to write your signature. Looks like your 3-year-old did it with their left hand, but that's okay. It's still a acceptable form of signature. And then once you do that, you're going to hit at the very top right, there's a little blue finish button. You'll hit that and you're going to get the email below saying, thanks so much, you did it, you're all done. When you get the email back saying you did it, you're all done, you are all done. If you do not get the email, if you do not get to the signature point, if you select all those things and you get to summary and go, okay, cool, that's it, we're going to see that you did not finish the actual portal enrollment. So please make sure you go all the way through to finish and get that email that says your benefit enrollment has been submitted. and then you will be all done. So next is keep an eye out for the email that you're going to get. You'll get it within 5 minutes of this conference call ending. If you don't see something within, before lunchtime today or before noon Pacific time, then check your junk folder, and or email me and let me know you have a question or you have an issue, you didn't get the email. So I'm going to leave this screen up here, and I'm going to open up the conversation to anybody on the call that has a question about anything we did talk about or anything we did not discuss that you have questions on. If you do not have any questions, if you've gotten all the information you need, you are welcome to exit the call right now. But for those of you that have questions or whatever, I'm going to stay on the call until the last one of you leaves. So thank you so much for the opportunity to be your broker, and I will hang out until everybody's gone. Thanks, guys.
Hi, Bill.
Hi.
Hey, it's Erica. I have just a clarification, and I'm pretty sure I remember this from last year. If we choose whatever dental plan we choose, if everyone in my family is going to be on it, it has to be the same plan, correct?
Correct. Yeah. You can elect whatever the employee elects, the dependents follow. So if you want PPO dental for your one child, the whole family needs that PPO dental.
Okay, that's what I recall. Okay, I just wanted to confirm.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem.